10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yo, Tech, start the video, fam.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me start this off correctly. Okay, so you reach Text versus Tech. This is the live stream. Today, NFP day. I gotta give an explosion for that NFP day. So I'm gonna get back into the charts and I'll let you see what I'm doing. Let's start. Let's start. Let's see what's going on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. If it would just work with me. What is going on? There we go. There we go. Okay. So let's see where we're at in the chart. I'm gonna zoom in right here. And this is a 4-hour time frame. So the last 4-hour candle closed at 6. That was that was a doji right here. But we're above this daily resistance, which I like because that tells me that there's still some momentum to go higher. That's why it's kind of, well, I don't know how you trade, but like I trade with structure and levels. So when I see levels like this get broken and then support is like, I don't know if you could even see that, right? This line is very thin. Oh, you can see it. Yeah. So being above this level right here for me means that it's being supported to go higher. And then what I'm gonna check is let's see. I haven't taken any trades today. Let's see what's happening so far. But I am up for the week, so just want to close off it's Friday, right? I want to close off the week on a win. So let's see. Oh, and by the way, like these are gonna get better and better. This is just the beginning, like I say all the time. I didn't even put the bat signal out that I was gonna go live. I kind of just went live because in this moment right now I'm still testing everything, so I don't really care to do that right now. But if you are here or you see this video later, let's see. Definitely. Let's see. There you go. I think it's like right here somewhere. Just like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, all of that good stuff. And then let's get back into the video, right? Into the live stream. So yeah, we're above this area right here that this line has been here for like a long time. And as you can see, this was resistance right here. Now it flipped to support. So I like that. I like it a lot. and I do have higher targets, which is up here. I'm actually going to go a bit further out so you can kind of see what's been happening with gold. So we were in this downtrend here. We broke above it, found support. And then this was the start of the uptrend. So we've been in this uptrend, and this was the last lower high. So we want right now, this would be the weak high, and now we're trying to break through that. So we had a little bit of a downtrend here, and if you look at the fib, like if you run a fib from, I think I had a fib there before, but I probably deleted it because the screen was getting too cluttered. So I ran a fib from here. We came down. We came to the 78 point. This is the golden ratio, which is coincidentally, this is a weekly resistance that was back here. We broke above that over here, and then we claimed this area as support. So in this downtrend, we finally just broke this downtrend. This was the high that needed to get broken, and we broke through that. I don't even know if you can see that, but we broke that high, and now usually breaking that high, we'd come back down and have some sort of a retracement. So we are at this level right here where we found support, but on a higher time frame, I don't know about that support holding, because we've already ran up this much, and now I would be looking for, after breaking that high, to have some sort of a retracement, which NFP is today at 8:30. So we could lose that high and come all the way back down, because from here, this is the fib. That's so we're not looking at this fib anymore. This is why I deleted that. Right now, the fib that I'm looking at is after breaking this high. Like, this is a weekly high. I'm going to turn off everything for a second. So here's week 1, week 2, week 3. So we didn't break through this weekly high. Both of these, it came up and it touched and then got rejected, and now we're at a weekly support, which we could possibly lose that support. So I'm going to put everything back on now. We could possibly lose that support and then come back down and do something like that. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. I'm just saying that right now it's NFP, and you know, when NFP happens, it gets a little shaky in the market. So that's on the daily. Let me turn off that tool. Doing the most for no reason. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in to say the 1 hour, because we want to see, like, this is the RSI. I haven't really explained this that much in any of my videos, but as you can see, this is the 1 hour. This is divergence. So we're having higher highs in the chart and then lower highs in the RSI. So divergence, meaning that there's the momentum to the upside is getting weaker. So even though I see price getting supported above this area here, I don't trust it yet. I don't trust it. I can see this thing falling during NFP, and I'll make a video, like when I come back tomorrow and make a video, or if I make a video, I didn't really plan to stream on the weekend, but we'll see. But I don't like how it's sitting up here. So, and plus, like I said, we have divergence. I'm going to go down to a lower time frame. I'll go to the 30-minute. Still getting that divergence. As you can see, prices, the momentum to the upside is getting weaker. There is, like I said, there is targets up here that I want to hit, but price could come down first before hitting those targets, especially at a time like this. And like I said, there's divergence here. So I'm going to go down to the 15-minute. As you can see, that divergence is still there. But why I'm getting down to this time frame is because I want to see if there's a possible setup. Right now, it's just kind of, this is just consolidating sideways right at the daily resistance. Like I said, we got rejected by the week here. So we need to know possible areas that price could retrace to. I'm going to get this out of my way. I only use the RSI to find the divergence, and then, you know, like that's, it just has to be it's another confluence, right? Like if you have a setup that you're looking at, you can use the RSI as just another confluence to, so that you kind of have a bias of the direction that price is going to go, right? And that's pretty much all I use it for. So when I'm not using it, I don't want to take up my screen, I just shrink it. Anyways, so where could price retrace to? Like I said, this area right here, especially after breaking this downtrend, see, like we were in a downtrend from here. You see one touch, two touch. I'm gonna mark these areas out for you guys. So here's the first touch. Oops, I should make that darker. Before seeing this for myself, it wasn't a problem because I wasn't streaming. But now that I'm doing videos like this, it's like I realize looking at the screen, I'm like, is that dark enough? I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments if some of these things are hard to see on my screen. I know obviously this screen is small, but I could put that on a bigger screen. But for now, I'm just talking about the colors. So here's the second touch. And now the third one, this third touch here broke, it bounced, came back down and broke it. So this now is a strong area of resistance. But when we break like this, usually I want to see from the bottom of this swing low right here, which is a weekly low. Then you have another weekly low here. The third one's in active right now because the week hasn't ended yet. So we have the 100% here. Price came up here. So let me actually move this fib higher because we've been in this uptrend, right? So if price was gonna, usually it will try to retrace, or let's call it a retest of this area here, which we kind of got here. But what I'm saying is that this area right here, if price falls during NFP, we have this. Actually, let me put that line back. If it fell here, this is negative 61.8. Yeah. So we could fall into this area here. Hey, I don't know. So let me know in the comments if you're going to trade NFP, or if you watch this video after, let me know if you traded NFP. But I'm looking at this area here to price to fall. If it takes off, then we have this gap. There's a gap up here. Like price could definitely just go on a run and eat these levels right here. Come up to here and then get rejected, because you see one rejection, two rejection. This would be the third rejection. there's a price target, because we've only retraced, like if you wanted to count this level since we broke, price retraced to 38.2, but then we hit that target already. If we go up to this level right here, we came and retraced to 38.2, around like 50, then negative 27 would be this line. So, and which is a monthly area. I know you can't see that, but just follow me for a second. There's a weekly resistance right here, which is this whole area here. So if price takes off, this would be the area, because we retraced down to 50%. Trust in videos going, like, not right now, I'm gonna explain what this stuff means, because if you haven't traded, or for you know, if this is not what you do, then none of this is gonna make sense. But anyways, this area right here, if price just takes off, it could come here. But I kind of want it to retrace down here to 61.8 before touching those levels. The reason why is if I go on, say, the daily, we haven't had any red candles in here. So this is all, to me, an impulse. And then you'd have the correction down to here, and then we'd get the continuation upwards. So, and especially after breaking this level right here. So I do want to see a big retracement. And yeah, that's it. That's my analysis. I'm probably gonna leave. I can stay till 8:30, but that's gonna be a long stream. I don't want to stream that long. I could end this video and come back. We'll see. Let's look at some other stuff in the meantime, because I know that the title of this is gold, which for Forex I mainly trade gold, but I have VRA in the crypto space. I've been holding this project for a while. Look at this on the weekly time frame. One touch, two touch, three touch, and we're finding support in this area here. 100%, 0, retraced to 78.6, and now making higher lows. And to me, during alt season, I definitely want to see this project get its shine. And yeah, so far it's looking strong, especially since coming down here and then making a higher low. I really like to see that in a project. This is one of my AI / gaming, but it's a view to earn project, which I'll probably have to do another video on this. I did one a while back, but it wasn't like an in-depth video, so I'll probably do another one on VRA. Wojak, this is a meme play. There's always a meme cycle in crypto, so I'll allocate a small percentage of the portfolio to memes. But look, started down here, came down, we got a bounce, we got another bounce. Right here you had a level of resistance. It flipped into support around here. Well, this area right here flipped into support, and we got a bounce. Now the stuff that you wouldn't know if you haven't checked out this project is it has a fully diluted market cap. So what that means is that there's projects in crypto. I can probably just show you if I go to let's go to coin market cap. Do I have it up? Yes, I do. So let's look at any like random project. Let's look at Polygon, for example. So look at this. Total supply. Oh, you can't see this. Let's go to another screen. Let's do all right. So if you see here, you have the max supply, 10 billion Matic. Fully diluted market cap, you have 8 billion. So you see there's a difference there. Now go to a project like, I'm going to duplicate this one and then I'm going to go to Wojak just so you can see what I'm talking about. Max supply, 69 billion. And there's only 20 million that hasn't been put on the market yet. And that's baby. That's only a small amount. Right? So what will happen is these tokens will eventually get released, and then there will be no more tokens for them to release on the market. So you want to have a very small fully diluted market cap, because as more of the supply gets released into the market, then it's going to dilute the coins, and then basically it's, supply and demand. If there's more supply and there's less demand, the value is going to go down. If the supply shrinks and that demand is still at the same level or it's higher, then the value is going to go up. But to me, like, I mean, Matic is probably not the best example because this project has a huge upside potential. This is a layer 2 blockchain project, kind of like Immutable X, if you've seen the project IMX. But anyways, if a coin has way too much fully diluted market cap, like if it's a lot of coins that haven't been released on the market yet, I wouldn't want to look at that. Anyways, this is not financial advice. I'm just saying, you do whatever you want. I'm just here to explain stuff. This is all entertainment. Anyways, back to gold. Let's see what's happening with gold. Let's see. Like, I'm anticipating that gold is going to get weaker and fall. Because, like I said, we have the divergence here, right here. And what am I looking at? Because maybe I'm just saying stuff, but it doesn't make sense. Here. You see that? That little, this area is higher than this area. But at the same, and this is a representation of what's happening in the chart. But at the same time, this high is higher than this high, but it's lower than this high here. That is divergence, but this is also a momentum indicator showing that the price to the upside is getting weaker. So this is what I'm talking about here. That's what's up. Let me get back. There we go. Okay. Okay. Am I good? Am I good? Okay. Am I gotta start fixing these camera angles because man, it's too much. Anyways, you see that I'm gonna remove this because my screen's gonna get too cluttered. What we're gonna do is mark out some areas. So that level right there. And you can see here, there's like the price is making higher lows. I'm just marking that for you guys to see. I don't really, usually I'll just mark the lowest one and then I'll kind of see what's happening on the chart. This part is like watching paint dry because there's really nothing happening at the moment. You want to have patience because, like I said, in this area right here, we did break above a resistance and found support here. But with NFP, because we haven't had a red candle yet since we broke on the daily, I don't know if I could trust the price to keep going up all the way here. So anyways, let's go to Forex Factory so you can see what I'm talking about. NFP, this is non-farm payroll. So this is the news that I keep mentioning right now. The previous statistics that came out was 216K, and now it's forecasted to be 187K, meaning that more people. Well, let's read what it says. Let's read what it's all about. Okay. So non-farm payroll. So this, what it is it measures the change in the number of employed people during the previous month, excluding the farming industry, which is why it has the name non-farm. So the change in the number of employed people during the previous month. So there was 216K was the, I guess, the percentage or whatever the case is of people employed. And now they're saying that there's less people employed. So they're saying that they're predicting that the number is going to drop. Now, why do people care about what usually happens? Usual effect. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So what they're saying is that if this number comes out and it's greater than this 187 that they're predicting, that's going to be good for the US dollar. So what's actually going to happen if that actually takes place is that the the US dollar will go up. I don't even know if you can see my hand here. The US dollar will go up, and then gold will drop, right? The only time they move in the same direction is like when there's a war, the US dollar will go up and gold will go up, or it will drop and gold will drop. They'll move together. So let's see. Why do traders care? I'm going to skip this part. I'm just going down to why traders care. Job creation is an important and leading indicator of consumer spending, which accounts for a majority of overall economic activity. Right? So this is why they care about it. So that's what I'm waiting for. If you go back here, can you look at more? So this is the one that we're looking at right now. But in January, they had a forecast of 168K, but then it was more people were employed. So the US dollar went up during this time. But we've been in a bit of we've had interest rates rise, we've had cost of living, and we had inflation. So interest rates, we had inflation, the housing market, all of these things were factors that played out. And usually when those things happen, there's the effect to the market that starts playing out in the actual market after that, right? So it is a possibility that we could see I'm not the most biggest person on fundamentals yet, still learning, but at the same time, that's kind of what we're waiting to see if this number is going to be higher or lower. And based on that, traders will decide whether they're going to go long or short. So long meaning that they're going to bet on the price going up, and then short meaning that they're going to bet on the price of the US dollar, or if they're trading gold, they're gonna bet to the downside. So that is what's up. Yeah. So even though we're getting higher lows right here, we're also getting lower highs, right? So this is kind of going into a bit of a triangle, and at some point that triangle is going to come to an end, and this is going to pop, and it's going to either go up or go down. And coincidentally, we have half an hour left until the stats come out, so that's going to, the direction is going to be up or down. That's what it is. So we'll see what happens. Again, if you're here, like the video, comment. Let me put I gotta put my effects on, you know what I mean? So like, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you can see more videos like this. I'm gonna start going live a lot more, and I hope to see you here when I go live, or the other videos that I'm going to be putting out. I'm going to be putting out videos about certain projects in the crypto space. I'm going to be putting out tutorials on how to do certain things in the e-commerce space, tech space, whatever the case is. You'd see what the channel's name is, Tech versus Tech. So expect things that follow that along those lines. All right. So yeah. All right. Still here watching paint dry. Let's see what else we can look at online. Let me know in the comments too if you guys are looking at Bitcoin. or if you hold any Bitcoin, let me know if that's something that you guys do. You guys have a crypto wallet, or are you guys using a software wallet? You know, a lot of people that have been in the crypto space know how important it is to have a ledger. So here's my, if you can see it, this is my Nano Ledger right here, my crypto wallet. And if you look on my, oh, I don't have it up right now, but if you look in the description, you'll see a link to Ledger. So you can click on that link and purchase one. Basically, what it's going to do for you is, I have stories, by the way. So a lot of, in 2021 bull cycle, a lot of wallets got hacked. Because I mean, that's what people do when something new comes out. The people that are less knowledgeable about what's going on always get scammed by the people that have been in the space for a while. So, well, since I've had this, basically it keeps your like basic, when you have, like, there's the money that you have online on an exchange, it has a private key and it has a public key, right? So when you have the private keys, they stay on this device here, and the public keys, so they can see the crypto, because it's blockchain, you can see the crypto online, but the private keys are offline. So as long as your private keys are not, they can't get to them, which is because it's on a hardware wallet, then they can't steal it, right? So it is important to have one of these, especially if you are holding a lot of projects, and a lot of people that keep their money on exchanges. What if the exchange goes down? If it goes down, then you lose everything that you invested in. So most of the crypto that I carry, I have a few stuff that's sitting on an exchange, but the majority of it, especially like Bitcoin, it's sitting on the ledger. So like I said, there's a link in the description if you want to pick one of those up. But yeah, let me know if you're holding any Bitcoin. I'm gonna actually go to Bitcoin's chart right now so we can see what's happening. So we had the bull cycle in 2021. It came down, found support in the same area that it found support before. Then it came up and made a higher high, but at the same time, if you looked in the RSI, look at this. So while everyone was buying, saying that crypto was gonna go to like 100K or whatever prices people had, or in their head, the momentum to the upside was falling. So when it fell hard, and this was the bear market down here. Then we broke structure right here to the upside, and this is where we are today. We are still, let me just double check. I'm pretty sure we're still under this level here. Oh, yeah, we broke, so yeah, so we broke structure to the upside. That was a while back. What was this? The beginning of January, the second week of January, I think. We broke structure here, so we're continuing to the upside right now. We found support in this area right here. Yeah, it is possible we could get all the way back up here, and what people really care about is they want to know when the alt season is gonna happen, right? So what I do is this area right here, this chart right here is the Bitcoin dominance. Is it this one? Yeah, Bitcoin dominance. So what I'm waiting for is, so the Bitcoin dominance is Bitcoin versus all of the other coins in the crypto space, right? So when the dominance is going up, that means that Bitcoin is outperforming the rest of the altcoins in the market. And the thing with that is, when Bitcoin's outperforming all the other coins in the market, or if Bitcoin goes up, it need, like, the other altcoins don't have any room to breathe, because Bitcoin is pretty much dominating, as the name states. But also, if Bitcoin falls and the dominance is still high, if Bitcoin falls, it crushes the other altcoins because it's dominating. So you're pretty much, it's like you're under its wing. But what happens is eventually, when you have Bitcoin, let's say it gets to this area right here and it gets rejected, which is what I'm anticipating, and then starts coming down, that means the dominance is falling. And if the dominance is falling, that means it's not dominating the other altcoins, meaning that they have more room to run, especially if Bitcoin is very high at that point. So if Bitcoin is, the higher Bitcoin goes, when that dominance finally falls and gives all the altcoins room to breathe, that's when you'll start seeing those 100x, 500x, 1000x altcoins start exploding everywhere. Meme hype cycle. Like that's what you want to know, is how to track this kind of stuff. I'm giving away too much information, really and truly. But if you like hearing stuff like this, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. Like I said before, we're waiting. This is NFP Friday. I gotta go to work soon, y'all. So, like I said, NFP Friday. I'm gonna switch this chart back to gold because that's what I'm here for. And let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Watching paint dry. I feel like I didn't do the Yardi. I feel like I didn't do the air horn justice at the beginning, so I'm gonna let that sound fly again. That's gonna be my favorite sound on this little deck that I got here. So let's see. Yeah, gold is kind of looking like this right now. Okay. And the thing is, when 830 hits, if anyone's here that has traded NFP day, as soon as 830 hits, that this thing is gonna fly. It's gonna fly, whether it's going up or down, who knows, but it's going to fly. Let me actually, I probably should have done this. I'm gonna pin this comment in the top somewhere. Can I put some respect on my name? Will it let me? I think I have to adjust this window in order for this to work. I want to pin this comment, but the way how this thing is set up, I mean, I could like this comment, but let's see. So try to pin this comment to the top here. It's giving me, there we go. Boom. There we go. All right. NFP Friday. Let's go. Like, subscribe. let's see. Okay. I wonder if I can add a poll here. I'm gonna figure all of that stuff out because I know I can do a poll for people to guess whether the price is gonna go to the up or the downside. Don't know how to do that yet, but I will figure it out. Trust me, if it's one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure it out. Just thought about it. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Yeah. Okay, there you go. That's better. Is this a lower high? Let's see. Yeah, so we're in this consolidation box right here. Not going anywhere. Like I said, on the daily, this is all green. And I'm looking for this to either come up to this level and fill, like pretty much come into this like this monthly area that I have here. You know, we have a gap here, we have a weekly resistance. It could get rejected by this resistance. It could come up here and the body might stay here, the wick might come up, it might touch this and then head back down, right? Could come all the way up here and then start falling, or could get could just fall you know, fall all the way down here. But if it does fall, then I'm looking for it to kind of be in this area here, no lower than this, just in this area here. The only thing that would have been good, which is I missed the trade yesterday when price got all the way back down here, and it never broke this. I don't know if you can see that good. Let me zoom in. So we have this structure here. Let me turn off the magnet. Okay, so we have this structure here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, but then we got rejected right here, came down, and we broke this low here, right? But we didn't break this low. We didn't break this low, so structure is still intact. So this would have been this area right here would have been an amazing buy because you would have caught all of this. Now, if you're already in this trade and you held it, like let's say you took some profit here, but you kept a runner and you're already in this trade, then I would just hold on to it, because if it does go all the way up there, then you're a winner. And if it falls, you've already taken profit here. So if you already taken profit on this trend, you can just hold this and you'll catch the rest of this all the way up here. But if you're not in the trade, which I'm not in the trade right now, and this decides to fall, I mean, right here, you could find support at this level here. And if it does break that, if it breaks that level, then it'll come into this range, but I don't think it's going to break this. I think it's still going to maintain structure. So I'm not looking for it to break this low. I'm actually going to, let me just move this. Actually, let's change this line so that you can see it better. I don't need this one anymore. When the screen starts getting too cluttered, then it's like, you just want to keep it clean. So I don't think it's going to lose structure over here. If it does fall, then we have this area, which is a very strong area, right? There's also so this is a weekly resistance. This area is actually like really strong right here. This green bar right here, which I'm going to extend further. Let me just deal with that first. This green bar right here is a very strong area. So if it falls and it comes down here, it could wick past it, who knows? But this blue line here, I don't want it to break this, because then that means that structure is broken and then we'd fall lower, which I don't think is going to happen. So I'm really giving price this breathing room right here to do whatever it does if it does fall. But this thing could rocket and come all the way up here. We have 10 minutes, 9 minutes left until NFP. Like I said, I'm not in this trade because I would have liked to get in down here, take profit, and then stay in this trade. But I could trade it on my demo account. Don't want to take that risk and trade it live, because I've been having a great week trading. And to just get slapped at the end of the week, nah, we're not doing that. So let's see. Okay, so time is winding down. NFP. As you can see, 6 minutes left until we get some numbers. 6 minutes left. And price is consolidating. I'm going to close off some of these screens. Too much happening. Too much happening. How much time do we have? Under 5 minutes left. NFP Friday, under 5 minutes left. Let's see who else is trading. See if anyone's looking at gold that I follow. How much time we got left? 3 minutes. We've reached the 3 minute mark. And like I said, man, this top is kind of heavy. Gold could come down and hit these levels down here. As you can see from here, it fell all the way down here. Here fell all the way down here. I could see it coming all the way down to this level where I put the blue line. And even if we look in the past here, this area, price got knocked down multiple times in this area. Slapped, slapped, slapped. So price could, like I said, we haven't had any, like if we look on the daily, turn this off. We haven't had, look at this, the first red candle that we're seeing, right? To come all the way down, which is a possibility, right? So let's reset it. Put everything back on. What's going on with my phone? Looks like my phone knows that it's NFP Friday and it's trying to mess with me. So it's a game of probabilities. You gotta pick a side. So with me, I'm looking for price to get that retracement, since I said there wasn't no big retracement since all those green candles. So we're gonna go with the sell, doing that on my demo. We're gonna go with the sell. This is the live account. Let's see. We have a minute left. Minute left. Minute left. Is price going to the upside? We have 9 seconds. 7, 5, 4. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Is it going to be higher or lower? So whatever direction it is, gold should be going the other way. Super low. No, higher. So price should be going down, like I said. And look, there goes price falling. So I'm going to go back to my demo account. We're in profit. And I'll show you guys after that I took the trade. When it gets to that green line right there, I'm going to get out. You might get a retracement before that. I don't care to close to catch the whole thing, but I'm going to close it. And I'll show you the trade. Custom spot this. Come on, work with me here. Okay. And my phone's acting up. But anyways, I don't know if you could see this. I'm probably just gonna post it on my, I don't know if you guys could see that. Dang. What if I switch views? So you can't see that, but it was a $40 loss, and then it was a $104 win. So I just traded it on my demo, and as you can see, the areas that I said it was going to go to, it's still finding it still above, right? And that's NFP. And now I got to get out of here. So like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to play that one more time. And I'm going to be making videos like this all the time. So turn on the bell notifications, and let's get to it. Tech versus tech.